Austin,
What?
did you make these swords?
What shorts?
Those swords in this
Ones you
chest.
asked for?
I didn't ask for that
Ones
many.
you asked for?
I asked
The
for.
ones you asked for?
I asked for like 2 swords.
I was thinking I'm gonna do a hot tub stream, but instead of hot water, I'm gonna fill it up with like hot like blood.
Where are you gonna get the blood?
Probably like chicken, beef, you know?
All right, guys. Riddle me this: what's the largest animal you think you can kill? Bare hands.
Bear.
Bare hands?
Bear.
You think you versus a bear, you're gonna win?
I know I'm gonna win.
You're in a forest.
Yeah.
You're about to go camping. Just you. You're like, I need some me time, and so you go to this mountain. It's this like nice like kind of like chilly afternoon evening time. You're about to set up your tent, and like right when you pull it out of your backpack, you look, and 20 yards from you see a bear. This bear hasn't eaten in like 3 days. He starts charging at you. What do you do?
Depends on the environment around me. If there's a tree,
There's some sizable
the
trees. It's
sizable
it's
trees.
a healthy forest.
Am I able to like rip off a branch and get it? Or
I
no?
mean, I suppose that like
that would be feasible.
well, how I pictured it was like maybe this is like on the side of a
Just
mountain.
an arena and me and a bear.
No. So like there's some trees. Like if you want like a branch,
Beyblade arena.
if you want a branch you can like cut off, you're probably gonna have to climb a tree or two. Bears are pretty good climbers. Unless there's like you
Branch
could
is
probably.
irrelevant, Nick.
So you don't want a branch.
No. Bare hands, easy.
Oh,
Easy. I'll tell you what.
okay.
Tell you
So
what I do.
bear's charging at you. Now, what's going on?
I run at him. He goes for a right swipe.
Okay.
Okay?
His right or your right?
Any right. I'm ready for both rights.
Oh man.
That's how I win. He swings. I know he's gonna swing. I get my hand. I don't know if you know about this, Nick.
Okay.
You know how Kilowatt does his nails?
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
sharpen.
Well,
and
I have that too.
Oh, you have that?
Yeah. And then I get out of
Wow. How about you, Raul? What's the largest animal you think you could take on? Bare hands.
Great white shark.
A great white shark. Like purely on land. Like you're
Yeah, he's on land.
Underwater.
underwater. You could take on the great white shark.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll set the stage. You're in the Bahamas. You're like, finally, I'm at the Bahamas. And then you laugh out loud and you dive into the Bahamas with some snorkeling gear. You stumble upon a coral reef. Wow, this is a beautiful
Ow,
coral
I'm
reef.
dead.
You
I'm dead.
say. You go in to see some of the tiny fish wildlife that live in this coral reef, and then they all swim away from you, and you're like, what? Why would they swim away from me? And then you look behind yourself, and you see a shark about 20 yards away from you. It's kind of like upright, but its head is down facing you, so it's a little weird. But then like it gets in the normal shark pose and starts swimming toward you really fastly. What do you do?
I tackle it.
You tackle it?
I tackle it. And
Yeah.
like I break like half of its bones. How powerful that tackle was.
Wow, underwater?
Underwater. And then I
Wow.
clap on its face, and it's kind of like in Top and Dolphin. Like I exploded because I'm like that tiny shrimp that breaks the sound barrier with its claps.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
that, but in human form. I like explode the shark with clapping in front of
Oh
it.
my goodness, have either of you done this before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, and I've seen that video of the guy like where the kangaroo has a dog hostage and the guy saves his dog by like decking the kangaroo.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
I feel like I could do that, right? How bad do those kicks hurt?
Here's the thing.
Oh, like,
There's a huge difference if you're going into a fight, you know, if you have no idea what to expect. But if you like study the animal, learn how they fight, easy counter. We have brains. We use them.
that's what I'm saying. Like if it was an
Study the
arena,
matchup. Study the
I'd probably-
matchup.
like if it was a blank arena, then yeah, I'd probably lose against a lot of them.
Well, like
But if I
I'm
was, like, in a forest with like a little knife, I could probably beat most of them.
almost.
I'm gonna get the ice cream cake.
You getting an ice cream cake?
Yeah, but I don't want to be the reason for something going wrong.
Bathtub? Okay, don't drown.
I'll be right back.
Okay, don't drown.
You're protecting me.
Yeah. So, I'm in Australia. I'm like, oh, Australia has so many cool animals. Whoa, hold up. this is like in the future. So I'm there with like a wife and a kid. Oh, hi, welcome back, Austin. I'm running through a hypothetical in my head for a matchup. So I'm in Australia. Huh?
Running a kid?
Well, no. So like in this hypothetical, it's like in the future. I'm gonna be in Australia for a safari. It's like later on when I'm more like, yeah, I could do a trip to Australia pretty comfortably. It would happen when I'm married, so I'll be there with a kid, also.
Nick, will I be your godfather? Your children?
What
Problem?
You see that? Like, do you know the function of a godfather?
Yeah.
So you say.
Replace you.
Yeah, you sound like you're planning something. So I don't know if I want to. I don't want to give you that assurance just yet. So I'm in Australia. I'm on a safari with my wife
I'm
and
there.
child. Austin's there lurking, waiting for like the very moment.
I'm dressed up as a kangaroo. I'm like,
You're
Nick,
dressed up, and so I'm on the.
talked bad about my father one day.
I'm on the safari and I notice my child's missing, and he's in a headlock of a kangaroo. The kangaroo's forcing my child into his pouch. Then if I look closely, it's Austin wearing the kangaroo outfit. I'm like, oh no, but I don't quite notice it right away. So I'm like, oh no, my child is being abducted by a kangaroo who wants to nurture it. I jump out of the safari truck. I bolt over to the kangaroo. The kangaroo, by this point, aka Austin, already has my child fully engulfed in his kangaroo pouch with another, like, with even closer inspection, there's other children in there. But like,
Okay, I don't like this. Now it looks weird. Now it looks weird.
In my fit of panic, I don't notice the other children. I only see my own. I run up to Austin the kangaroo, who has his arms free, and we just start wailing on each other. But Austin, into committing his costume, he starts kicking at me with full force. He kicks me in the stomach, and I go down.
I'll kick you in the kneecaps, bro.
And I either way, I end up on the ground. You start jumping on me with not only the weight of yourself, but the 24 kids in your kangaroo pouch. I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know if I could win the kangaroo matchup. Once I think about it.
We gotta roleplay it, see?
Yeah.